It's definitely winter where I am, but this is a head scratcher. Head scratchers go out to the Calvinists, the Reformed, and the tulip people. Romans 3:10. No one is righteous, no, not one. Does that really mean that the people that God created with faculties of thought, logic, and reason can't make decisions based on information? Are they really unable to respond to certain truths and to the Calvinist reform, to biblical truths? Is that really what Paul is saying here? My first, argument against that is, why is Paul quoting Old Testament scripture about fools that don't choose God and don't choose to seek the truth and choose to learn about God? If Paul is really trying to teach us that no one is righteous, no, not one, and it means we're totally reprobate, unable, dumb hicks that'll never understand anything spiritual without a miracle work, why does Paul refer to chapter 14 of Psalm that seems to be talking about foolish people that make bad decisions and turn away from God when the truth is presented to them? That's one problem. Number two, does Paul write like in an inconsistent, dumb way? We know, I think it was Peter, right, that says Paul's hard to understand, but Paul, I don't think, is inconsistent. If you get used to reading Paul, you kind of figure him out, actually. Why am I saying that? Well, because if you keep reading in the same chapter where no one is righteous, no, not one, you come to find out there's a therefore. And the therefore ends up saying, since no one is righteous, we all fallen short of the glory kind of thing. He goes on to say that, therefore, quit working for righteousness. Quit working, trying to attain righteousness, and then go to Romans 10:3, by the way. Because living out the law perfectly, that's not good enough. Not only are you Jews not righteous enough, we already know the Gentiles aren't righteous enough either. So I'm speaking to you in terms and words that you should understand. So again, what's my point? My point is, does no one is righteous, no, not one, really mean total inability? Or is Paul maybe talking to Jews, explaining that them trying to work for God's approbation isn't good enough? Living the law will not declare you righteous. The Gentiles aren't righteous, neither are you living the law. And then when Paul refers to Psalm 14, is he really saying, hey, Jews, you're acting like the fools we read about in one of David's Psalms? Just food for thought. And then I think this is the kicker, because this is what Paul always does. Therefore, those living by the law are trying to be saved by works of the law. No, the law is there to wake you up and to spring your conscience that you need something better, and the law is not it. Jesus came to fulfill it. Okay, head scratchers abound.